Hi everyone, Emma here. I have a really beautiful bracelet to show you how to make. This was a design from Jewelry Elegance, and I'll post the link to her channel. And she has it listed as a Christmas bracelet, how to make beaded bracelet with rondelle crystals, and then it's a different language. I don't know what the yeah, so anyway, the video is really easy to follow. There's no talking in it. It's just music. So she's really amazing at showing you how to do it. But I'm going to go ahead and do it. But what I've done, and let me show you, this is the bracelet that I made using her design. So um, the recommendation is that you use these 4mm rhinestones. And then let me get my light. I have another light here, might help. That's a little better. So there, that's better. You can see these are 4mm rhinestones, and I have to say I had another video that I was really interested in that did something actually similar, where these rhinestones went around the crystal, and then there was some other stuff on it, and it was stunning. But so I ordered these 4mm rhinestones, which I actually end up realizing they're really hard to find and they're super expensive. So let me pull out, this is all I have left. So I had ordered enough for this and this, but I had ordered these for that other design, and when I went to make the other design, I realized it wasn't a 4mm, it was actually a 6mm. And I'll show you those, and you'll see the difference in the size. It's quite considerable. So these are the tiny little, they are super, super tiny. They are stunning. So definitely worth looking into. But like I said, these were really expensive. I think there was 50 in a bag for about $3. To me, that's very expensive. $3, if you know my watermark when I'm buying stuff off of AliExpress, $3 kind of my watermark. When it goes above that, it has to be spectacular. And I do that. I'm cheap to begin with, but I also do that so that I can buy more different things and keep it under $3, so that my overall price when I spend money at AliExpress is not, in the hundreds of dollars. So that's why I do it that way, but that's just me. Anyway, I think I need to go back and find these. If you found these in bulk somewhere, let me know. I'm definitely interested. Buying bulk's definitely a better deal. So that's those there. Let me just set them down, and I will show you the size 6 and how big they are comparison. And they're super inexpensive. So there's the size 6s, and that's how big they are. Again, they're still stunning. Now these size 6s, I'll just show you, I got from the Panda Hall, I think it's called the Panda Hall official store. And I was able to buy, I want to say 500 or 1,000 of these for about, I don't know, maybe $20. I can't remember now. It's been a while. These are in an unboxing if you're interested. I can try and find the link if you need it. But it's in one of the unboxings. So you just have to put my name in unboxing and AliExpress, and they should come up. Or put Panda Hall store, it should come up. Anyway, so that's the difference in the size. Let's put them side by side. You can see how tiny they are. So let's go ahead. The reason I'm showing you the bigger ones is I feel like most people have this size in these rhinestones, and again, I totally didn't have these in my stash. Definitely, I prefer these when it comes to this bracelet. This looks like a real, you know, kind of diamond studded bracelet. It's stunning on. But what I did was I made some bracelets with these larger 6 millimeter rhinestones, and it still looks incredible. So that's the one I'm just going to show you how to do this stitch, because I also did another variation on the stitch, and I'll show you in a second. So that's the big one. Actually, we're going to need those. I should keep those out. Let's put these ones away so we don't lose them now that they're kind of precious. I'd have to count. I think I probably don't have enough to make another one of these, but I guess I could do some earrings or something with them. So let's put those away. So this, like I said, this is the design. Pretty amazing. This is what it looks like on the side. And this is the clasp. I put a magnetic clasp. I think she put a lobster claw. And I used 2 jump rings. So I started doing jump rings on bracelets like this. Now I'm careful to close the jump ring really tight so that it doesn't slide off the thread. So just be aware, if you use a jump ring, that could happen. I've had it happen with other bracelets, and I stopped using the jump rings for that reason. But you know what? This is a smarter idea. Just make sure it's closed nice and tight. This way you can take this and put an extender chain. You can change the clasp. Yeah, so there is that one there. So this is what I did. Okay, I should show them to you side by side, the size difference. So this is the 6 millimeter rhinestone, and actually I have them flipped because they do have a direction. So there you can see better. So the other thing is, these are smaller crystals. They are, let me check what she uses. It's I think a 4 millimeter crystal. Let me see, show more. Yeah, 4 millimeter crystals she uses. So these here would be a 6 millimeter. Now they're rondelles, so they're kind of pinched. You can see like this. So it's actually maybe this is a 6 by 4. This is a 4 by 3 maybe. So I did use different one. It turned out really nice. So there is that option when you look at it. Now what I did do, this one's not too bad. You can see the holes and the thread coming out. Not too bad. You really don't see it when you're wearing it. But with this one, with the holes being quite a bit bigger, because they are bigger, I went ahead and put a seed bead in each one. And I think that kind of finishes it up really nice. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So we'll do a few of these to give you an idea what it's like, and let me show you the silver one that I did. So here is a silver one. You can really see how gorgeous it is. So the silver one, I used the crystal, the white dragon thread. So you can see, but you don't really notice it that much. And in this one, I used the green, and again, you don't notice it that much with the gold. So there is that one. These are amazing. So I am just so stoked about these. And there's I might change this to a smaller jump ring. It doesn't need to be that big. And I didn't need to put that many seed beads, but I wanted to try something different on this one. And because these are bigger, you need like a little more space. So I didn't want the clasp to be stuck up against the crystal. So I added a few more. Not sure if that does it. This one looks perfect, but of course this side is a little different because you have this little nook here This one you don't. So let's go ahead and start that. So you're going to need some 6mm rhinestones. Might as well pour them all out there. And you're going to have to pick. I say pick. I need your help picking. So here's some really cool colors that I got specifically for like Christmas, and these for Valentine's and stuff like that. I kind of want to go with this one. She uses a red crystal in hers, in the small one, and it looks stunning. I think we should use this one. Although I find that the blue goes better with silver. And you know what? I have silver, so maybe what we should do is do silver instead. Let's get some silver and do the blue, and it'll be kind of a snowy. So these were ones that I ordered like in bags of 50, because they didn't have the other in the wholesale bulk section. So you're going to need a needle. I'm using a size 10 needle. Yeah, size 10 is fine. So I'm going to move these guys. And we need some seed beads. So these are 11 O's. So I'm going to go with the same. And actually, at the beginning, you don't need a whole bunch of seed beads, because you just need 2 actually at the beginning. And we're going to open this bag up. And put those there. Those are delicious. Oh, look it. Oh my gosh. You know, it's funny. I've been doing some bracelet designs, and I haven't done any videos in a couple of days, and I forget how much fun doing the video is. It's like you're here with me. It's like, okay, let's play. So you start out with 2 11 O's. That. Then we're going to grab a rhinestone. That. A crystal and a rhinestone. Like that. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Oh, who knew? Okay, I'm just going to move this up a bit. Okay, so you're going to take this down to the bottom of your thread. And I have to be careful. I didn't put a lot of thread on this for the video, but now I'm looking at this blue. I'm like, oh, I should have put the whole thing and just complete the whole thing. So bring it down to the end, and you're going to tie a knot in this. I'm going to bring it down a little further this way here. Okay. So you're going to put a few knots in there to secure this. And let's get these guys in here like that. Okay, and make another knot. Nice and tight, and I'm going to put 3 just to be safe. And nice and tight. And pull. Okay, we're going to clip this tail like that. And then we're going to hide these guys inside that area. So it'll go through here, through this rhinestone, and through your crystal. You will find that you're going to do, instead of going through everything, you're going to go on an angle, because otherwise you're going to bend your needle. And it annoys me, bending my needle. So let's see if we can get that knot over the edge here. without loosening it. There. Okay, this is what you have. I am going to go through everything again. So we'll get through this hole, that, and go through here. And it's probably a good idea to do this a couple of times because this is going to be where you're going to add your clasp. So actually we'll go ahead and do that so we don't forget. Go through like that. Go through these seed beads again, like that. Okay, so now you want to be positioned in your crystal. So let's go through the rhinestone and through the crystal. So this is where you want to come out. And you know, I'm pointing this out because this was a bit confusing to me initially, where to position my needle. And I don't know why, but it may be pretty straightforward for you. So now we are ready to add the next set. So we're going to add so now we don't need the seed beads anymore. We only put the seed beads in when we go through if we want to cover that hole. It's not necessary, but so we pick up a rhinestone, a crystal, and another rhinestone. That we are coming out of this hole here of your crystal. You're going to go into the other side of your crystal and kind of have to maneuver around your rhinestones and then pull this in and kind of position it like this. And this, you know, you don't have to, oh, here's the thing too, just to let you know, I found, like, I kept trying to tighten this early on and my thread broke so many times. I suspect these crystals are sharp on the inside, so don't do that. Don't pull tight. It will tighten when you go around a second time. So you're coming out of here, you want to go through here, and you're going to go through everything one more time, like that. And when you come back through on your crystal, it will tighten it. So let's just bring that like that. So the other thing with adding the seed beads on your rhinestones is it tightens everything and it secures again. So it's a really good idea. So go through your crystal, the bottom crystal again, and pull everything tight so you can see it's nice and tight. So now you're going to go through your rhinestone and your crystal because you want to set up ready for your next set, like that. That's what you have so far. So let's go ahead. We're going to pick up a rhinestone, a crystal, and a rhinestone. We're coming out of this side. We're going to go into the other side of this crystal, like that. And pop those into position. And you don't have to worry if they fall over and go in the opposite direction. When you can just pop them back in the right position. So I'm just going to hang on to that. So now we're going to go through this one more time, like that. Flip through and go through your bottom crystal, like that. And just, there you go. So you can see why you kind of want to secure, like tighten your thread. So now we're going to go through this rhinestone and this crystal, like that. Okay. Now we're going to grab a rhinestone, a crystal, and a rhinestone. We're coming out of this side. We're going to go into the other side, like this. And there, like that. So we're coming out of this bottom crystal. We want to go in. Oh, this one has no diamonds. Let's take that one off. So that does happen. And even if you kind of sort through your rhinestones, they sometimes get loose and fall out anyway. So, and of course the thread is all through. See if this does it. There we go. So let's take these off. That's the one that's messed up. Let's start all over. So let's grab a, make sure there's diamonds on that one. I'm going to move my camera because I have it tilted, so it's going way too far ahead here. There. That's why I keep moving out of frame. It's amazing how you get used to where the camera is. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, rhinestone, crystal, rhinestone. That. Coming out of this side, we're going to go into the other side of the crystal. Like that. And put this into place. You can see how amazing this is looking. So we're going to go through everything one more time. It's meant to secure it. Like that. I'm just going to turn this, make it easier. So now we have to go through the crystal below it. Like that. Tight. And let's flip it and go through the rhinestone and the crystal. Right. Okay, we'll do a few more. Move these over. We'll do a few more and then I'll show you how to add the seed beads. So we're going to pick up a rhinestone, a crystal, and a rhinestone. We're coming out of this side of the crystal. We're going to go into the other side of the crystal, like that. And we're going to go through everything. I just flipped it, makes it easier for me to do, to go through everything. So we're going to go through the rhinestone, the crystal, and the rhinestone. And then we are going to go through the crystal below it, like that. Go through your rhinestone and your crystal. Let's add a rhinestone, crystal, rhinestone. Coming out of that side, we're going to go into the opposite side of this crystal. We are going to, now we're going to go through everything. So we're going to go through the rhinestone, through the crystal, through the other rhinestone. There. And just there, snug it up a bit. Then we're going to go through the crystal below what we just added. Like that. Then we're going to go through the rhinestone and through the crystal only, setting up for our next set. We'll make this one our last one. So we're going to pick up a rhinestone, a crystal, and a rhinestone. Coming out of this side, we're going to go into the opposite side of that crystal. Like that. Flip your rhinestone up. Okay, so now we're going to go through what we just added. So we added the rhinestone, crystal, rhinestone. And we are going to go through this crystal below what we just added, like that. Okay, so what we're going to do for this next section, I'm going to pretend this is the end of this bracelet. So we are going to add some seed beads here. We're going to go through the rhinestone and the crystal. And actually you could probably go through all of them. So we're going to go through the rhinestone as well. So this area here is up to you how you want to do it. You could add your seed beads around your crystal alone, or you can add it around all of them. So let's go ahead and add 6. Okay. And so we've added 6, and we're going to go through everything again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get those seed beads up top like that. And I need to extend my thread here. Just pull this out a bit. Okay, so like that. And I'm just kind of adjusting it, make sure it's nice and tight there. Okay, so now we're going to go through those 6 seed beads again, like that. And get those nice and tight, like that. Okay, so you're going to go through that multiple times. You can see this is why I added more on the other one, because there's not really a lot of space for a jump ring. So now we are going to go through here. So I would go like at least one more time through that to secure it. In the meantime, we're going to add our seed beads in here. So let's pour some more out. So we can put those aside now. This is looking really amazing. Wow. Looks like regal jewelry. It's stunning. Okay, so we're coming out of your rhinestone. We're going to pick up an 11-0. We're going to go through everything like that. And there, we've covered the hole. Those fit really nice. So now on this side, we're going to pick up an 11-0. We're going to go through everything again and pop that in. So it covers that hole. So now we're going to follow this thread path here. So we're going to go through the crystal and the rhinestone below. And that tightens and secures that as well. So that's what I was suggesting with these. So now we're picking up an 11-0. We are going to go back through this rhinestone. We're going to go through the crystal, and we're going to go through. So we're going to have to do this in two parts because it's angled. You don't want to bend your needle if you don't have to. So there's that one there. Let's go through this one here. We're going to add an 11-0 here, and we're going to go through everything. And I don't know. Yeah, so let's do this in two steps here. So there's, and you can kind of adjust them if you want them nice so that you don't see the hole of the seed bead. So let's go through this rhinestone. We're going to go follow this bead path here, or this thread path. So we'll go through the crystal and through the rhinestone like that. And you can see how this is starting to pop this into place. So pick up an 11-0, go through that rhinestone and through the crystal. That's in place. Let's go through this rhinestone, and we are going to add an 11-0 here. So go through here and go through like that. And that is how easy this is. So let's go through here like that. Go through this next one. Let's see how this one's kind of there. You see how it really pulls it into place. So let's go like that. 11-0 through the rhinestone, and actually it went through both. So sometimes it'll go through. I think my needle's starting to bend. But look at how, so like this one's super loose, and these were really loose, and now it's tightening it up. So this is really great. So now that it's in place, you're not going to be able to get your needle through. So you have to do it in two steps, like that. And then go through here, like that. Go. So you're going to go through your crystal. You want to tighten everything and come out the rhinestone. And then definitely add a thread. Go through the rhinestone like that, and tighten, and through here. There, this is amazing. So that is how to make this bracelet with the larger beads. So there you go. I'm sure people have these size crystals and these rondelles. I mean, definitely if you have the smaller ones, by all means, but they are both gorgeous. So there you go. That is this tutorial. Super fast and easy. These are so much fun you can do while you're sitting watching TV. Look at these guys. Isn't that amazing? So enjoy and stay tuned. I have a lot more for you. Take care, everybody. Bye.